unlawful apprehension of felony in violation of Montana law. It's punishable by a maximum of 20 years in Montana State Prison and a $50,000 fine. Do you understand the charge against you?
Yes, I do.
Do you understand that if you are found guilty or plead guilty that there may be enhanced penalties involving the loss of firearms, immigration consequences if you're not a citizen of the United States? Do you understand that?
I did not know that, but I do understand, yes.
Are you seeking appointment of a public defender?
I'm sorry. I've bad hearing as well.
He asked you if you're asking for the court to appoint a public defender's office to represent.
Yes, please.
Thank you. Does the state have any recommendations?
Judge, in this case, the state's asking for $20,000 in bail. This is a pretty serious charge, Your Honor. The defendant is a convenience store clerk. He was in an altercation with a customer, accused the defendant of taking his cigarettes. He threatened to beat, looks like the customer threatened to beat up the defendant, and then the defendant ended up strangling this guy. And he also admitted to having an anger problem.
Counsel?
Judge, I'm going to encourage the court to release Mr. Stalling at his own recognizance. I actually know Mr. Stalling. When I used to work at the National Wildlife Federation, he worked there. He's a former president of the National Wildlife Federation. He was a staffer for Senator Tester for 3 years. He's a combat service veteran of the United States Marine Corps. He has no criminal history at all whatsoever. That's why the state didn't mention it. He is a writer. He has a contract with Riverbend Publishing right now. He works weekends at Newton's. Apparently, he works at Albertsons as well. He lives at his house with his ex-wife and his son. His son's terminally ill. He's not a flight risk judge. He's not a danger to the community. He was sober when it happened. The affidavit states he's had repeated problems with both these individuals in the store. He was up front with the police and volunteered that there's surveillance video of the incident. That Mr. Stalling is suitable for an OR release. In the alternative, I would request that the court allow him to be screened for pretrial supervision.
State, is that accurate? There are no priors?
Judge, I see a disorderly conduct from 1981, so quite some time ago, and it looks like there's a warrant out of Deer Lodge County for drug paraphernalia from 2011. But other than that, that's all I have.
Mr. Stalling, I'm going to release you on your own recognizance, but you are to have absolutely no contact with Ivan Lemeza or Lemeza. You are to obey all laws. You are